Well, hurry up and wait. That seems to be the case for certain drugs and doctor's appointments.
Certain drugs like Wegovy, Ozempic have a massive upsurge in popularity, and as a result can be hard to get for the patients who need it most.
And doctor's appointments also occasionally take months to get you in. Here to tell us what's going on and how you can get the best out of your appointments.
Right.
Dr. Zorba Paster is here. What is it, a staffing problem?
Well, first of all, the real issue is it is a staffing problem. Part of this has to do with that about half the doctors in the country, something like that, are 50 to 55 and older, and a number of them left the workforce during COVID and because of other problems that have come up, you know, the electronic medical record and such, and they go, I just don't want to do it anymore. So there's a number of doctors that have left that. Also, a number are going to half-time or part-time, as that has left a huge, manpower, it's probably the wrong word, people power, wrong in doctors, nurse practitioners, and PAs. It's a big issue.
Well, I made an appointment
and orthopedic surgeons.
For colonoscopy. I made it 3 weeks ago. It's in February.
It's in February. I mean, so in many ways, it doesn't make sense. But there's some things that you can do if you're having trouble getting it. First of all, put yourself on the waiting list. There are waiting lists. The waiting lists are now electronic and Epic. You can be on the waiting list. And then if they call you up and they say, look, we've got a spot open today, be ready to go to that spot. And I have one of my patients of mine had an appointment. She moved over to the UW. It was taking her a month and a half to see the orthopedic surgeon. And she happened to text me the other day, because I know her. She was also a friend. She said, look, I got an appointment, and I went in. She went in today. So put your name on the waiting list, number one. Number two, you might want to see an MD, but if you can't see the MD, think about a PA or a nurse practitioner working with that doctor. And number three, if you can't get into a doctor's office all the time, it may be time to switch doctors or health plans. Nobody wants to say that, but sometimes you have to do that. Or you may have to go to Baraboo or Sauk Prairie, not that far away, 35, 45 minutes to actually get an appointment. I did that with my wife, Penny, to see one of our neurologists because it was easier to get her seen in Baraboo, and I thought, I don't mind getting in the car and driving.
It was a nice drive.
Yeah, it was a nice drive.
Scenic.
Yeah, we had ice cream. Great, we had a good time.
What about the medications?
Oh, it's such an issue. So you look at Ozempic, a perfect example. It's a GLP-1, perfect drug for diabetes, very good for diabetes. All of a sudden, bang, it causes all the weight loss, and all of a sudden the supply dries up. Well, there are other drugs in that class that you can also use, and it's a matter then of talking to your physician and saying, what can I get for another drug that may be in that class that's available? But the problem also is with the ADHD medications, where a child needs to be on it, and once again, it was overused during the course of the pandemic, and you may have to call different pharmacies to find out if it's available. You know, Walgreens, CVS, they don't always have it, but local pharmacies can sometimes have that. I mean, it's a problem, so we have to take action, and it's kind of like getting an airline ticket sometimes and being online. You just have to spend some time on the phone.
Be persistent.
That's it. Exactly.
Fish oil and older people.
Fish oil. So 1 out of 5 people over the 65 take fish oil. And there is a great difference in fish oils when you buy it. So first of all, the claims that are done for fish oils are overblown. It's not going to prevent heart attacks. It's not going to prevent strokes, but it might be good for your body. But to say it actually prevents it, that has not been proven in double-blind studies. On the other hand, many people take it and they say they feel better. Their arthritis feels better, so you can take it. But you know what's better than fish oil? Fish.
The actual fish.
Actual fish. That fish fry on Friday, it's great. Tuna, salmon,
the fish fry
sardines.
counts?
But the fry part?
Of course it counts. The fry part isn't good. But come on. It's Wisconsin. It's part of our Wisconsin.
We're out of time, I'm told.
We have a fish fry to go to.
Zorba, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Have a good weekend.